What's going on, guys? United Gaming back with another MLB Show 22 video, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you how you can unlock 99 finest flashback, retro finest Andrew McCutchen. I'm going to tell you guys all the steps you can do to unlock this card. It's not going to be cheap, it's not going to be easy, but this card is really good, and you are going to want him on your squad. But anyway, we are really close to 2.2 thousand subscribers, so if you could hit that sub button, I'd appreciate it so much. Let's get into it. So, taking a look, there are 18 vouchers that you need to collect. I have 2. So it's gonna be a bit of a grind to get this card. Don't get me wrong. This card is gonna be not easy to get. So let me just show you how much you need from each thing. So starting things off, you are going to need 99 Jackie Robinson for this. If we just take a look, quick look. Let's just count how many. We got 4, 8, 12, 16, 19. There's 19 different things, so you can skip one. You can skip one of these, and it might have to be Jackie. Jackie's really expensive, but there's only one of these you can skip if you want this Andrew McCutchen card. Now, keep in mind that this will probably en route get you to George Brett. If you're doing this along the side, you will get George Brett on the route to doing this if you don't already have George Brett. So let's go over the amounts. You're going to need 44 of these All-Star Game cards to be able to get Jackie Robinson. He's probably the most expensive one, but then again, he is one that you are going to need a lot of your cards, so he's going to be an expensive one. George Brett is in no way related to this. You don't need George Brett for Kutch at all. Finest, you need 8 of these finest cards to be able to get Brett. Obviously, George did not be able to get Brett. To be able to get Kutch, Brett will probably be involved in that somewhere. You can get this Vogelbach for cheap. You can get this Framil for relatively cheap. Brian Wilson's relatively cheap. A lot of guys, you can just take a look. I'm not going to be going over all the guys that are cheap. I'm just going to be going over how many you're going to need for each voucher. Tops now, you're going to need 80 tops now, and if you're caught up, you should be relatively close. I'm 71 away. I'm sure by the time Monthly Awards comes out, this is not one you're really going to have to grind for. If you've been doing some basic stuff, you should have this one pretty much on lockdown. This one should not be all that difficult. Takashaki, this is going to be a lot. You don't need Babe Ruth. You need 8 more. Plus, you need Babe Ruth plus 8 more. So, it's going to be a lot more. And if you take a look, it's about most Takashaki cards. So, we get 12, 16, and then there's 19 Takashaki. You're going to need all but 3. And some of them are expensive. So, it's going to be quite a little bit difficult. Anyway, going on to Milestone, you need 13 Milestone cards. That's just about all the Milestone there is except for 2. And obviously, that's going to be very expensive. Dr. Wilson's kind of cheap. Billy Hamilton's kind of cheap. A lot of these pack guys are a little bit cheap. You're going to need a lot of guys to get this. Signature Series, you're going to need 7 of them, and there are 9 in the game, so it's going to be tough. This is going to be tough. There's a fly flying around, so if you see that, congratulations. You're going to need 16 awards, and there are 19 awards in the game. Again, very challenging. This is going to be a tough collection. We got Prime. You're going to need 20 Prime cards. I'm not sure how many Prime cards in the game, but I have 15 of them, and if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so there's 22 Prime cards in the game. Okay. Like I said, this collection is not going to be easy. I'm just telling you guys how you can get them. The best, obviously, the way you unlock him. You need 28 Faces of the Franchise, which is basically all of them except for 2. I'm pretty sure. You need Prospects. You need 42 of them to get Kutch and his voucher. For Future Stars, you need also 42. And that's got to be just about every Future Stars out there. I have 19 Future Stars. I'm nowhere close. We got second half heroes, you need 35, which is basically all of them. You need 40 rookie cards, which isn't basically all of them, but it's a lot of them. So a large majority. Breakout, you need 40 of them, which again is a very large majority of them. All-Star, you need 75 All-Star cards, which is a lot of them. There's a lot of All-Star cards in this game. Veteran, you need 32, so only like 4 more from the Brett voucher, but then again, there's not a ton, obviously. I mean, there's some guys that pick up. You can pick up Andre Dawson kind of easily, Gazmani. You can pick up Lee Smith. There's a ton of little cheap guys. And then postseason, you need 17. And obviously, for cover athletes, you're going to need to have this Joe Mauer card. This 96 Joe Mauer card is a part of this collection. And for monthly awards, if you're caught up and have some of these little extra guys like Gio Urshela, Yohan Moncada, Alex Dickerson, and you will be completely fine for this as long as you're caught up. 35, and obviously new monthly awards will be coming out very shortly, so there's not really much to worry about that. So that's how you unlock this 99 Andrew McCutchen. There's not really any tips I can give for right now on the cheapest guys you can get and the best way to get him. I can just tell you how to get him. That is very simply how you unlock 99 Andrew McCutchen. It's going to be a grind, but this card is really, really good and probably going to stay in your lineup for basically the entire year once you get him, if you get him, because this card is going to be a grind to get. But SDS throughout time will make it easier. Around September, mid-September, this is going to be a heck of a lot more easier than it is right now. These collections are intended to be super difficult when they come out, but eventually they will become very, very obtainable. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, did like it, and did find it useful, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. Best support channel by far. I'm going to give you a next one. Peace. Thank you so much for watching.